Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's nephew is happy with his new guardians 2 years after the famous parents lost custody. Jim Bob, 59, and Michelle, 58, became their great-nephew Tyler's legal guardians in 2016. His mother, Rachel Hutchins, who is Michelle's sister Carolyn's daughter, was unable to care for him. The U.S. Sun previously reported the parents of 19 children agreed to give up guardianship of their great-nephew to his grandparents Carolyn and John in June 2023. The U.S. Sun can now provide a custody update on how the 16-year-old has been doing after living with his grandparents for 2 years. In an annual report of guardian exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun, John and Carolyn write, the present living arrangements of the incapacitated person are: Tyler is currently living in Rogers, Arkansas with his grandparents John Martin Hutchins and Carolyn Janet Hutchins. The current mental, physical, and social condition of the incapacitated person is: Tyler is a happy and healthy and thriving 16-year-old. The grandparents claimed there is a need for continued guardianship services as Tyler is currently an incapacitated person by virtue of being 16 years old. Custody change. Jim Bob and Michelle gave up custody of Tyler to his grandparents in June 2023. The court papers read, "We specifically consent to the appointment of his grandparents, John Martin Hutchins and Carolyn Jeanette Hutchins, as general guardians of minor child Tyler Wayne Hutchins and enter our appearance for any necessary purposes and proceedings in any court of contempt jurisdiction to be instituted for formal and legal guardianship of said child." On September 5, 2023, Carolyn and John explained how they had physical control and custody of Tyler from the beginning of August 2015 up until June 2016, when Jim Bob and Michelle then became his guardians. Petitioners have physical control and custody of the minor child and have acted as caregivers for the minor child since June 5 of this year, the court papers read. The petitioners, husband and wife, are legally qualified to serve as guardians of said person. The petitioners believe that they are the fit and proper persons to provide for the care and welfare of Tyler. They are requesting that they be appointed guardians. His mother, Rachel, entrusted Tyler to the care and control of the petitioners. Furthermore, Rachel is presently unable to meet Tyler's health, safety, and other needs. Ms. Hutchins is unemployed, has no income, lacks any means of transportation, and is currently on probation. Rachel did not object to the guardianship, and Tyler's biological father is undetermined and not listed on the birth certificate. The court papers continued, the petitioners have the means and commitment to provide a stable and secure home environment for Tyler, and they respectfully petition this court to appoint them as Tyler's guardians. When the U.S. Sun asked about the Duggars signing over guardianship, Carolyn replied, "No comment." A rep for Jim Bob and Michelle did not respond to the U.S. Sun's request for comment at the time. An Arkansas judge made the custody change official in December 2023. Court papers filed on December 21 read, the court finds that it is in the best interest of the incapacitated persons Tyler Wayne Hutchins that the petitioners, John Martin Hutchins and Carolyn Jeanette Hutchins, be appointed permanent guardians of the person and of the estate of the incapacitated persons. The appointment of John Martin Hutchins and Carolyn Jeanette Hutchins as guardians of Tyler Wayne Hutchins is necessary to protect the minor and his estate. The filing ended. James R. Duggar and Michelle A. Duggar are currently the court-appointed guardians of the person and of the state of Tyler Wayne Hutchins and have signed a waiver of notice and consent to guardianship, which has been filed herein. It is therefore considered, ordered, and adjudged that petitioners, John Martin Hutchins and Carolyn Jeanette Hutchins, are appointed permanent guardian of the person and estate of Tyler Wayne Hutchins. Time with Tyler. Jim Bob and Michelle became Tyler's permanent guardians in 2016. In their petition for temporary guardianship obtained by the U.S. Sun, they explained that Tyler's grandmother had physical custody until she was unable to care for him when she suffered a stroke in July 2016. The court paper stated Tyler's mom Rachel was homeless with no permanent address and lived most of the time in a motel as she was unemployed. Rachel entrusted Tyler to the care and control of Jim Bob and Michelle as she is unable to meet Tyler's health, safety, and other needs, according to the court papers. Rachel was charged with felony breaking and theft of property under $1,000 in May 2016, according to online court records. She was sentenced to supervised probation. Still family. Tyler continues to remain close to the family he lived with for years. In February 2024, Jim Bob and Michelle's son James posted a video riding ATVs with Tyler. At one point, James pulled up beside him and asked, "What are we thinking, Ty?" Tyler appeared on the Duggars' Instagram page during his time with the family, as he seemed to have fit in well. On his 13th birthday in February 2021, the family posted photos of Tyler with the caption, "Tyler is a very special part of our family and he turns 13 today. We celebrated his birthday with a fun afternoon together at Topgolf. I really can't get over how much our boys grow on a weekly/monthly basis. Love these fellas." And the fella behind the camera, Jim Bob.